welcome into Love Goddess Tarot. Today's pick-a-card love reading is going to focus on messages about what's coming next in love, and you have 4 choices. Group 1 has the 9 of Cups, Group 2 has the High Priestess, Group 3 has the Fool, and Group 4 has Justice. So what you're going to do is take a moment, see which card is calling to you, and then hit the timestamp below to go ahead to your reading. But if you want to listen to the whole reading today, the whole video, go right ahead. Pick and choose what resonates. Because these are general readings, not every message is meant for you, but those that are, I would trust in it because you're following your intuition and it brought you here. So I'm really excited. I will see you in just a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hi, number 1. Welcome into your tarot reading today. Today's tarot reading is going to focus on messages about what is coming next in love. And you chose the 9 of Cups to get things started. The 9 of Cups is a great way to start because it's known as the wish card. Okay, you know, you see this person very sort of content and happy, arms crossed, relaxed, all of these cups on top, like, ooh, look what I have. I'm feeling good. Now, the only caution sometimes with this card is be careful what you wish for. So that'll be kind of interesting. I started decorating very late this year, but I have my new little additions, which are my Christmas trees. Okay, so let's get started. I thought I would begin with a moon message from the Moonology deck because we have this beautiful new moon in Sagittarius. And so I thought, since we've just had this energy and it's such an incredible, you know, moon of expansion, and you have the wish card here, let's see what message the new moon has for you about love. What is coming next in love? Ooh, it's time to take action, new moon in Aries. Now, I did see this card when I was shuffling. And so, as any reader will tell you that, you know, we always kind of clock that because we have, you know, we're getting kind of a little foreshadowing from the universe saying, pay attention, pay attention. So, there's something that, a wish that you have when it comes to love that is going to require you to go for it. The Aries energy. What is Aries energy? But the energy of action, of assertiveness. It's strong masculine energy. This could be an Aries person coming in, or you kind of connecting an Aries season, or just embodying those Aries characteristics when it comes to love in order to connect with this beautiful wish. I'm going to pull you one more. A time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo. Notice how the ram's eyes are open, ready to charge ahead, looking full steam ahead. The person in the 9 of Cups has his eyes closed. She has her eyes closed. That's what I'm noticing. And so what I feel like is this is more of a receiving energy, right? It's rather, and this is going for it, not receiving. This is taking what you want. This is giving. So this is also kind of adding to the energy for me of somebody really taking action. Okay. Now, there's something about giving rather than taking. New moon in Virgo, which happens during Virgo season. So you have 2 new moon energies coming through in your reading. New moons are about fresh starts and new beginnings. So for some of you, I'm picking up that there may be a connection that you've been wishing to reconnect with when something was out of balance, or you're hoping that your current relationship gets back on track. I think for those of you that are wishing for that, there is a connection between spring to fall. So over the course of next summer, probably, there's some sort of shift and change and wish fulfillment when it comes to that connection, or at least an opportunity for that. Now, for those of you that are completely single, I feel like we need more cards. I have to tell you that. And I feel like I need a sip of my tea because that was a very long break I just took. Hold on. Okay. Oh, first cup of tea in the morning, nothing like it. Okay, and what's interesting, let me just point out too, nines. And the 9 is the 9th month, Virgo, September. The 9 is it's also connected to the Hermit card, which is Virgo. So I feel like there's a Virgo here, or some Virgo energy. Virgo is about practical things. It's about fixing. Chariot. Ooh, we've got some movement here. The Chariot is connected to Cancer energy. More cups. That's about balance too, because the Chariot, the charioteer, the driver, is controlling these two Sphinx going in, you know, without reins. So it's like you've got two opposing things going on here, but you're finding that balance. You're finding that magic. You're finding that perfect spot. And you notice that she is holding that magic wand, which is the Magician. So there's some sort of move coming up. Could be by car or a travel by car, like a short trip. It's not a long distance trip. We also have the Death card reversed, which is taking action, because the Death card, when it's reversed, is like something's over, but you haven't let go, you haven't moved on, you're stuck. You know, it's that stuck energy. And so I feel like with it's time to take action, that's where this stuck situation is going to start moving. So I think if you have a wish about a relationship, there is going to be some movement and change. And it's really seeming to be this summertime between Aries and Virgo season, which would be around Cancer season, June, July. Maybe a trip, maybe a short trip, maybe a connection. We'll see. Let's get more info about this. What's coming next in love for number 1? Aha, 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords is that taking a rest, taking contemplation. It could have been with the 3 on top here and the 1 sword underneath. It could be that there was some sort of, somebody got hurt, somebody was upset, okay? Underneath we have the Ace of Swords, which is that clarity, that clear communication. I do feel like your wish card is to reconnect or to communicate with someone where things have been stalled. And I think that movement is coming. Okay, now I'm going to pull some more cards because I need more info for your total singles here. 5 of Swords. Yeah, there's a lot about a past connection or going back and forth with someone, maybe needing to see their point of view or they needing to see your point of view. There's a lot of Hermit symbols, if you'll notice. There's the Hermit's lantern, and I mentioned the Hermit. The Virgo energy is very strong in this reading, and there is the Hermit symbol again. And we have the 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups is that past connection, that connection to, you know, something that you feel very sort of emotionally, you know, connected to. We have the 9 of Cups to the 6. Yeah, I feel like there is going to be some sort of movement on a situation that was painful, that hurt, that there needed to be a little bit of a timeout for. Now, when it comes to completely single and there's no one, absolutely no one that you're thinking of reconnecting with, what I would say here is that it's time to get out of your head and out of your mind, and maybe make a change. You know, change of scene, take a small trip, a weekend getaway. There's something about you needing to get out of your head, and I feel like that's going to kind of bring, you know, a relationship in, and it does feel very romantic, and it feels like someone you're going to be happy to connect with, and it could be someone who's a Cancer. Okay, so that's for my complete singles. And let me just see a little bit. I'm going to pull one more card on that Chariot for you. Ooh, this one jumped away, so it's definitely a movement card. Yay! 6 of Wands, victory. Yes. So this is, I mean, this is being really happy. Some sort of success because of this move. It could even be some sort of recognition, like you're traveling because, you know, you're doing something great at work, or you're, you know, an artist and you're doing a show. There's something where you are going to be very much in the public and very much recognized for what you're doing. And it's like, see how she has the wand in her hand and he has the wand here? It's you manifesting your dreams. Yeah, I just see you being so content and so happy and so ready to share your life and love with someone. Sixes are connected to the Lover's card, and you have the 6 of Cups and the 6 of Wands, 2 beautiful sixes. So I do feel that for complete singles, and for those of you that are hoping for a reconnection, or for couples. I mean, for people that are in a relationship that have been struggling, I do see you taking a little break, but moving ultimately towards, after maybe taking a trip together, a place of happiness and contentment. So I think it's really positive for all groups, okay? And it does feel kind of focused in the Cancer time period, or you know, as I said, Aries, Virgo, Cancer, but with a strong emphasis on Cancer energy. Okay, let's see what the Oracle has for you today about love, protection. And that's 24, which works out to be a 6. So yeah, and again, movement. See, she's in a nest and the bird is carrying her. She's on the move. So I love that connection. But let's look at the Oracle message here for you today. Number 1, what's coming next in love? So protection. Your higher power is a loving and protective energy. You are loved and protected. Identify your fears. You can protect yourself better. Trust in yourself. I am loved and protected is your mantra for this new moon, okay? So trust in yourself and what you need to do, okay? The darker moons and the dark moon itself provide a great time to create and cast for this purpose. An easy way to plug into the earth and raise this beautiful energy is turning to the 4 directions, asking each direction to shield and to protect your endeavors. Then finally connect with the moon itself. Trust in yourself, do what you need to do. So it's funny because your first message was it's time to take action. Okay, so there's a situation now. It could be connected to love, it could be connected to work, to family, to something else, but they all are working together. You know, the universe is not like A plus C equals D. It's kind of like A's over here, B's over here, C's over here, and somehow they all come together. It's time to take action, and you are protected. So you're getting a message that if you are making a move, when it comes to a relationship, you're protected. If you're physically moving, you're protected. You know, you came out on top, 6 of Wands. So you're going from this place of the 4 of Swords, rest, recuperation, recovery, you know what I mean? To don't be afraid to take action, because this love energy looks very nice, and the universe is guiding and protecting your journey. So, oof. This was a goodie. I enjoyed this reading. I hope you did. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell before you leave. All those things are free, and they help me keep coming back. I'd love for you to write in the comment section today what you what your wish was, if you're willing, if you're open to sharing it, and how this resonated for you today. Okay, write that in the comments below. I'm sending you lots of love, and I'll talk to you soon. Hey, number 2, I'm so excited to do your reading today about what's coming next in love. Today's tarot reading is going to focus on messages about just that, what's coming next in love. And you were drawn to the Empress. And the Empress is such a beautiful card. She's so powerful, and she's grounded. She's connected to Taurus and Taurus and Libra energy because of the planet Venus. And those, Venus rules both those signs. So she is, an expression of Venus, of love, of nurturing, of femininity. She's the divine feminine. She's empowered. She knows her worth. She's pretty cool. Okay. She's amazing. Let's just say that. So there could be something coming up for you when it comes to fertility, when it comes to nurturing, growth, relationships. Let's see. I'm starting today's reading with messages from the Moonology deck because we have this beautiful new moon in Sagittarius, which is all about expansion and growth and travel and, optimism, all good Sagittarian things. So I really connect with it, and I wanted to do a reading for you guys about that. So, wow, you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. You are good enough. So you need a message today, which is really the message of the Empress, this empowered divine feminine. You're perfect the way you are. Okay? Very important message for everyone. And the full moon in Virgo happens during Pisces season. So there could be something about Pisces, something about past life connection, 12th house issues. Nothing yet is set in stone. Mutable moon. Now that's interesting. So we have another mutable. Mutable signs are Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, Sagittarius, which is the new moon we're dealing with right now. So the thing about mutables is the mutable signs, mutable moons, they are the people that help facilitate change. Okay, so they are connected. Obviously, Virgo's one of them, one of those signs. So you have a lot of emphasis here on something changing. Something isn't set in stone yet, but you need to know that you're good enough. So this is really interesting when it comes to what's coming next in love. Let's pull some tarot cards and see where this takes us today. I started decorating very late this year for me, so I've got a couple of my little trees up, which is fun, but I have a lot of work to do. Ooh, the sun, beautiful. I love the sun with the Empress because it's like about empowerment and feeling strong. It's joyful. It's all positive and good things. Connected to the sign Leo. And summertime is the time period there. The Ace of Cups reversed. You're good enough. Wow. Okay. The Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is new love, new opportunity. When it's reversed, it's like you are blocked, or you're not getting what you need, or you're not feeling, maybe you've just felt disappointed in love and you're feeling emotional or overwhelmed. Maybe there's been a breakup. But see that butterfly? She's transforming. And she's flying right up. So whatever that was is helping you realize your worth, which is what the Empress is all about. She is about knowing your worth. Yeah. Wow. 3 of Swords. This is heartbreak. And this is, look, more mutable energy, Gemini energy. 3 of Swords. Nothing is set in stone. You're good enough. Wow. This is healing from a heartbreak. Seven of Wands. Oh, Sag, So look at that. Lots of mutable energy. Bottom of the deck is 5 of Swords reversed. More swords. Okay. 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords is some sort of conflict with someone or two people. When you go back and forth, and it's kind of interesting because you have that 3 of Swords. So probably with two people, there's probably two people that you, or a third party situation or some sort of betrayal or something that has left you heartbroken, that has left you feeling less than. Sometimes you need to know when to walk away. Okay. And I think that just because these things happen doesn't mean they're going to continue to happen to you. Okay. So we have something here with that ace blocking you from fully giving or receiving love, right? This could be from this past wound, okay, or past relationships, but you're in the process of healing some sort of heartbreak or sadness and working through it. The 5 of Swords reverse can be like winning at all costs, you know, like people that just really want to win. And maybe there's something that you're willing to walk away from now, or you're willing to, if you were the person that wanted to win, you're willing to kind of set up healthy boundaries with the 7 of Wands and move forward. But with the Sun, it's such a positive card, and it's showing such happiness and such joy and such a positive outcome for you. So I feel like, you know, this has just been a lesson for you, learning that you're good enough, that things are always changing, and that this person may realize that you are amazing, and that, you know, they may realize the error of their ways, but it's really important for you to set healthy boundaries, okay? I just think that you're in some sort of phase of recovery and learning to set boundaries and learning that you are good enough, okay? And if you are completely single, this is just showing that you're going to come out stronger, that you need to show who you really are, and that setting boundaries is really important in future relationships, okay? And like I said, just because these things happened in the past doesn't mean this is your life. You know what I mean? Okay, let me see what we can get about any advice here for you. Oh my God, the Lovers. The advice is to be open, to believe in love, right? To not let past defeats block you. Just take the lessons from them, learn about boundaries, because ultimately you will be with a partner who truly loves you, respects you, and gives you the love that you're looking for. Go with your heart. Wow. Oh my gosh, how exciting. Let's get a message from the Oracle. Growth. Yeah, this is a period of growth for you. You know, this is about learning how amazing you are. And isn't it interesting? It's a 5, and we have the 5 of Swords here. Okay, so let's look at the message of growth for you about what's coming next in love. Reject stagnancy to get unstuck. Take action. The choice to grow should be made. Expect growing pains when making huge changes in your life. Change is a natural part of life and cannot be pushed against forever. Change should have an aim and purpose. Be courageous. You will blossom. Yes, I choose growth. And that is so beautiful because you do choose growth. What is the Empress but about growth? She grows things, okay? You have the Sun backing you. You just need to set up healthy boundaries, know that you're worth it, and you have that beautiful Lover's card coming through. Oh, yay. I loved your reading. I hope this helped you. Please write in the comments section how you are, what you feel this reading was about for you in terms of growth. If you're willing to share, I would love to hear that. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Do all those good things. Hit the notification bell once you subscribe, and you'll be notified whenever I post a new reading. You can also join the Aphrodite Circle. Hit join, and for a small fee each month, you can have access to all the bonus content on my channel right now, which includes extended readings on some of my videos, as well as future content for a month. So that's a great deal. Wow, I'm so excited for you. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you soon. Hi, number 3, welcome into your tarot reading. Your message today will be about what is coming next in love. So we're going to look at messages about what's coming up for you when it comes to your love life. And you were drawn to the Fool. And the Fool is the fresh start. It is the new beginning. It's a leap of faith. What I love about this Fool card is that it has the phases of the moon and how we go through different phases in our life. And I decided to do this reading because of the new moon in Sagittarius. And so I'm just excited to see the moons here, because this is a really good connection to today's reading. The new moon in Sag is all about expansion and growth and maybe travel. The Fool can be about travel, foreign travel, just being optimistic, studying, expansion in every way, really. Okay, so what I'm going to start with are moon messages, because that's what this is all about. So let's start there. I'm going to use the Moonology, and we're going to see where this reading is taking us today. Your commitment is being tested, first quarter moon. Ooh. Your commitment to a project, to a person, to a relationship, to an idea is being tested. What do you need to release? Waning moon. Ooh, interesting, because we have 2 different phases here. And as I pointed out in the Fool card, this is unique because it has those phases of the moon. So the first quarter is like the testing period. The waning moon is when we have gone through all these lessons and we're about to release. And it's right before the Fool, the new moon, the beginning, the journey. So interesting. I wonder what you are working on right now or coming up that is going to be tested in order for you to move to this new fresh start. What is it that you're needing to release? Let's pull some cards and find out what's coming next in love for you. Some sort of test and some sort of release. Ooh, 2 of Cups. Okay, beautiful. Absolutely love the 2 of Cups. That is sometimes a friendship that turns into a love relationship, but it's a very beautiful partnership where, the people involved care very much about each other, and they respect each other, and they're, very much that best friend, partner, energy. Oh my God. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. I got goosebumps. You've got 2 of Cups and the Lovers. Should we just stop right there? I mean, what's coming next in love? It looks like a really beautiful, committed partnership, but there's a commitment test. There's something that, you have to make sure that you're really all in here. What do you need to release? I can't imagine. If you're completely single, you've got something very exciting coming along. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, 9 of Swords. Okay, here we go. This is what we are looking at. This is what you need to release. This is a fear. This is you're letting your fears get the best of you. 9 of Swords. This is what keeps you up at night. This is anxiety, nightmares, worries. Okay. Something connected to maybe finance, to fertility, to security, to home, to your job. You've got a lot of concerns that are focused on the Queen of Pentacles topics. that are something that you're going to need to address and let go of in order to be really open to the energy of this connection. Maybe what you need to release is a fear of commitment. I mean, maybe some of you have a fear of commitment. Maybe some of you have a fear of being vulnerable. Maybe you have a fear of going for it. I don't know. You were drawn to the Fool card. So I feel like there's a part of you that is wanting to take that leap of faith. But you're just nervous about it. Maybe you self-sabotage sometimes. You know, you have to focus on the fact that is so emotionally connected, and that maybe you have a fear of commitment. You know, like I said, maybe you have a fear of sharing your real feelings or being vulnerable. I don't know. It feels more like, with the Fool and the Queen of Pentacles, I'm going to pull more cards, but you know more than I do, but what it feels like is maybe some sort of self-sabotaging, and it's going to be tested, and this is a big growth moment for you. Eight of Cups. Whoa, with the full moon. Now we've got the connection here between these moons, the first quarter and the final. You have the full moon right in the center, and that Eight of Cups, which is leaving something. Maybe you tend to run away. Maybe you always have the Fool energy. Maybe you just like to just run off when you get overwhelmed. And maybe you quit things too early, and this is something that scares you. Ooh, yeah. Don't let those old sort of habits and behaviors keep you stuck, because this is beautiful. This is beautiful energy, you know? Wow. Okay, I think I'm going to pull one more for you. I want another card on the Nine of Swords, Queen of Pentacles energy. Two of Pentacles. Maybe you're very focused on work. Maybe you're very focused on, you have a lot on your plate. You have a lot of responsibilities. You have a lot to worry about. And there is a need for you to embrace this sort of, listen, we'll figure it out, and sharing those responsibilities. And this is about you choosing what's most important to you and committing to it. Okay, committing to this relationship, which is what the commitment is being tested. Yeah, you're being called to embrace the Queen of Wands, who very much is a queen energy, but she's dynamic, she's passionate, and she goes for it. Okay, so maybe there's a little bit of a stuck energy that needs to be addressed. Okay, and there's something that in there about the way that you approach things when it comes to love relationships that is going to be tested. Okay, and the commitment is being tested. Are you going to stay, or are you going to walk away? Are you going to let the fears get the best of you or not? You know? Okay, I'm going to pull you an oracle message from the Queen of the Moon. See, we're doing a lot of moon today. And boy, you've got some big moon messages. And I love that. You can see here the phases. And there's that full moon right at the center. Okay, so this is a big moment for you, a choice point. Are you going to commit, or are you going to walk away? And I will say this connection looks really nice. So you let me know. I want you to write in the comments what happens or what's going on with you that you think about commitment and love and relationships. Oh my God, you've got long dark night of the moon, darkness. This is this phase right here. This is right before the fresh start. Wow. So I think I just got this, and I don't know if this is you or not, but there could be someone who has a friend, okay? And you have to make a choice about whether you're going to make that leap and jump in with this person in a romantic way, okay? This could also happen to you if you're completely single. You could meet someone that starts out as a friendship, things could develop, and you're right on the cusp before moving into a connection. And this is when you really go inside to figure out what it is you want when it comes to love. There's some big love choices coming up for you. I don't want to be dramatic, but there are. But I'm going to be, because it's my video and my reading, and I can say what I want. And guess what? I am. I'm sorry. I can't help it. The long night of the moon, you're entering a time of introversion, a time to turn inward and plan and strategize. It's time to do shadow work, which will bring big dividends later on. Release what no longer works for you. What do you need to release? The darkness needs to be there as much as the light. Wow. It is during these long nights we can begin to do our shadow work, undertaking the self-reflection needed to identify what isn't working for us and what might be causing pain. This could be a bad habit, a destructive pattern, a recurring useless fear, oh my God, or anything that holds us back from being the best we can be. Once we see these aspects of ourselves in the dark, we can simply decide whether they must go. Look, she's up at night. This is the dark. This is literally nightmares, right? When you're up at night in the dark, and all those swords on top of her are these fears. Oh, this is a good one. We can decide to release them once and for all. We get to transform, and then you get the new start. Then you get the fresh start. It's up to you. Okay, what do you choose? Now, I do think it's interesting, and I just want to point out that you have 2 rabbits here. Did you notice that? I can't help but notice. Rabbits are very adaptable creatures. I don't know if you know that. I learned about this recently. They live in all different kinds of climates. You know, they're snow rabbits. They're just unbelievably adaptable. So there's something about you needing to adapt and change. There's also a connection here to children, to fertility, maybe the year of the rabbit, to spring. There could be a big thing coming in spring. Okay, a big relationship if you're completely single and ready for it. But right now you're in this phase of releasing these fears so that you can get to this beautiful new you, this real, true, authentic you, okay, which is that beginning of the fool's journey. Oh, this was so beautiful. I love when readings are beautiful like this. Please, please, please write in the comments and say hello, first of all. Let me know where you're listening from. And also tell me how this connects for you, this idea of going in right now before kind of releasing some things that might be holding you back, these anxieties, and moving towards this beautiful connection. Okay, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Those things are free, and you can join the Aphrodite Circle if you want, which is my group that gets bonus readings and extended readings. Hit the join button, and for a small fee, you can be part of it. And then every time I post a bonus reading or an extended reading on one of these, you automatically get access to it, okay? And you get access to everything that's there for the last 5 years. So it's a good deal. Check it out. I am sending you lots of love. I'll talk to you soon. Hi, number 4. I'm excited to do your tarot reading today. Today's reading is going to focus on messages about what's coming next in love. And so today you started with the Justice card. And the Justice card is a card of a connection to Libra energy. You see she's wearing the Libra necklace. Libra's symbol is the scales of justice, and she's got the sword of truth. Libras are about balance, about fairness, equality, truth. There is a connection here for you, is seeking truth, seeking balance. Maybe you're a Libra, like me. Hi, Libra, if you are. Or you just thought this card was cute, which I did, which is why I actually ended up buying this deck. I love this card. So it's going to be really interesting to see what comes through. Maybe you have a legal situation you're curious about. The Justice card can also, when it comes through upright, be talking about a good karma, the need to be honest, the truthful, that your decisions from the past are bringing you good luck, and not good luck. It's not about luck. Good results in the future for your hard work and good decisions. Okay. So because of the beautiful new moon in Sagittarius, which is all about abundance and expansion, I am doing this reading today. And so I'm starting with the Moonology. We're going to pull tarot, and then I'm going to get you a Queen of the Moon Oracle message to wrap it up. So it's a moon day. Let's see what your moon messages from Moonology are. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Wow. Okay, that is very cool because this is the next full moon. The full moon in Gemini happens during Sag season. So that's literally coming up in the next few weeks. Something about answers. And we have the sword here. Swords are about communication. They're air sign energy. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Gemini is an air sign. It's about communication. This is about truth. Some sort of answers are coming for you that you need when it comes to love. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. Ooh, and guess what? The full moon in Leo happens during Aquarius season. And when is that? An air sign. So we have another message about air signs. A lot of air sign energy, a lot of talk, communication. Don't let pride get in your way. Maybe something you don't want to hear. Something you don't want to say. Let's see. What do we have for number 4? What's coming next in love? Knight of Cups. He's bringing the message. It's about love. It's about romance. It's about emotions. It's about relationships. Now, isn't he interesting? Because there's a pause with the Knight of Cups. That's why his horse's head is turned backwards. So there's something about the past. There's something about a pause here. He's got the cup, which is the Ace of Cups, the love energy. He's water. He's sensitive. He moves fairly quickly. He's not as slow as the other knight, like the Knight of Pentacles. But there is a pause. Like in another deck, you'll see that the horse's hoof is just stepping over the water. So it's like you're waiting for something, or waiting for someone, or waiting for an answer. Something about an answer coming, maybe connected to a water sign. Cancer, possibly. Two of Swords. Oh my God. With the blindfold, which is justice. You know, justice is blind, doesn't see, it just goes by the facts, right? It's not judging things by outward appearances. And she's got the Two Swords, which is answers, communication, decisions, about partnership. There's some sort of decision coming up for you about a partnership that's gonna, it's like you don't want to hear this answer for some reason. You don't want to see something because you've got the blindfold on. What is going on here? The star. The star is Aquarius, and it's coming under the Aquarius full moon. Aquarius time period, full moon in Leo. Wow. Well, I would say to you that bottom of the deck is Six of Pentacles. Something about money, and look what she's holding. She's holding the scale. Wow. Queen of Cups is under there. She's got her cup too. She's going towards the future. He's going towards the future. There's healing here, which is 2 cups, 2 swords, Six of Pentacles. Don't let the ego get in your way. Full moon in Leo. Huh. Okay, so obviously we're starting with the Justice card, which is all about the need to be fair, okay? The need to be fair. There is some sort of romantic offer coming here, the Knight of Cups. He's showing up on the scene, okay? This could be a new person coming in, somebody who's in love with love, someone who is very romantic. There is some sort of indecision or emotional blockage for you or your partner. You might be there's some sort of truth, some sort of choice, there's some sort of information that you need, and it's going to ask you to be logical, to be fair when you get this information. There's some healing. There's some healing here. So whatever decision you make when it comes to this relationship, just know that there is healing and you are following your true path. Don't let pride get in your way. Don't make your decision based on pride, okay? I don't know what the offer is, the decision you have to make, but you're getting information. I do feel February is a big time for you when it comes to this situation, either at beginning or coming to a peak. And again, the Six of Pentacles is about balance. It's about generosity. It's about giving and receiving, this time resources, okay? So there's a situation where one person might be more in a position to give than the other. And so with the Justice card as the overall outcome, it's like someone comes in, the Knight of Cups, there's some sort of indecision. You have to take a balanced approach. There's difficult choices, but there is this beautiful healing possible. And there's some sort of resolution, and it's about loving and supporting one another, okay? It's about finding balance in relationship without letting your ego get in the way. But I do see an offer, a person, a love situation arriving that's going to bring about all of this, okay? Wow, this is really interesting. I can't wait to hear what goes on here. Okay, let me pull. I think I'm pretty clear here. This one was very clear, but information is coming. Don't let your ego get in the way. You know what just came through? And this isn't for everybody, but it might apply to you. Someone could come in who's like divorced, has an ex-wife, has children, has family that they take care of, and this information comes to light. And maybe you don't like it. Maybe you don't like that they have to spend time, money, effort, resources with these other people or doing things. And this is about not letting your ego get in the way, because this is actually a very beautiful love offer. Okay, so it's about being fair. There could be financial stuff that comes to light, okay, about someone that comes into your life. And this is about not letting your ego get in the way. This is a very healing connection, and it is part of your path, okay? Because ultimately the Star card is about following our North Star, okay? Following our true path. I'm going to pull a card on the Two of Swords. Three of Wands. There could be C3. There could be other family members that this person takes care of, okay? There could be some planning that involves other people that you have to kind of make space for. That isn't the general reading for Three of Wands, but it's about planning, it's about expansion. Your world is getting bigger, but there is a need to let others in. That's what I feel. There's something about these three people. Nine of Pentacles, yeah. So I feel like if you're very independent financially and you're not used to sharing resources, this could be a challenge for you and a way to grow when it comes to relationships, because there's something about maybe financial considerations or work considerations that are going to involve you having to take this information in, make a good judgment, and not let your ego get in the way. But it looks nice. So, okay, so now let's get you your Queen of the Moon Oracle. This is very exciting. All right. What do we have for this beautiful new moon in Sag? What's coming next in love? Action and patience. Oh my God, you can't make this stuff up. Action and patience came up together with two full moons. I mean, can you believe it? You got two full moons in your reading, and you have two full moons here. Okay, and it's about action and patience. And what are those two words? Opposites. And what do they do? It's balance. It's about balance. It's that scale. Oh my God. This is so literal, it's hysterical. This is about being patient and action and finding that balance. Okay, so the answers you need are coming, right? So patience, and don't let your ego get in the way. Action. Don't let it get in the way of you taking action. Oh my gosh. Is that funny? Please write in the comments what you think about this reading today, because I am blown away and I can't wait to hear what, if you have met this person already, okay, please tell me about that action versus patience. And if you haven't and you're completely single, write in the comments what you think, how you think you connect to this idea of finding that balance. And is it about money? Is it about independence for you? What did it bring up with your intuition? Because I always wonder what is going on the other side of this reading. And like, you know, I know myself when I watch readings, it's like, you know, you have things pop up, you know, and those things are really important. Okay. So the message for patience is enjoy the journey, not just the destination. I take my time to enjoy the journey. Slow down, take your time. Things are happening. You just can't see it yet. Be loving and patient with your body, which is the answers are coming. I mean, yours is like wild. Your reading today is wild. Okay. And action is the action. The time has come to take action. Let go of your paralysis. Let go of your burden step by step. I am responsive and ready to take action. Now, this could also be, for some of you, you needing help, right? Maybe that's where the ego's coming in and you're not used to it. But there's definitely a very strong message and it came through. So trust your intuition, because you chose the Justice card with the scale, and look what showed up, and look what showed up. Look at this. So trust your intuition. If that's the only thing you get out of today's reading, I've done my job, and I'm very happy because I'm able to show you that your intuition is on point. Trust it. The more we use it, the better we get. Okay, that's your message. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell once you subscribe. Those things are free. They really help me and help me keep coming back and bringing you free content. And if you would like bonus readings, if you'd like to see all of the extendeds for all the readings on this channel, go ahead and hit the join button right now and you can get access to it right away. You also will get access to anything that I do that is bonus or extended in the next month, as well as everything that's there right now. So I am sending you lots of love. Have a beautiful day. Take care.